Hey, and welcome back to the Methodical Marketer's Guide to Greatness. I'm Zia, and today we're looking at a topic I know a lot of business owners struggle with. It's content that looks good but doesn't do anything. You've been posting, you've been showing up, maybe even batching and planning, but your sales, still nothing. Let's fix that. This episode is called Secrets to Creating Content That Converts, and I want to walk you through the real shift most people need to make. And it's not in how much content you're creating, it's in how you think about the content in the first place. You know I'm not here to shame anyone. The content you're putting out there isn't necessarily bad. It's just not doing the job you need it to do. The most common thing I hear from clients is, I'm posting all the time, but no one's buying. Here's the question I always ask back. What do you want your content to do? Not just what you want to say, but what do you want to achieve? And that's where most content starts to fall flat. Because when you don't know what the post is meant to do, build awareness, spark trust, generate leads, prompt some kind of action, it just ends up floating around on the internet like a motivational quote in a sea of noise. Imagine your business is a team of employees, and each piece of content is a team member. You wouldn't hire someone and say, just do stuff, we'll see what happens. You'd give them a job, a role, a purpose. Same with your content. Some of your content is there to make people aware you exist. That's your visibility content. It's usually fun, engaging, high-reach posts. Other content is there to build trust. It's things like behind the scenes, testimonials, educational content, or thought leadership. And finally, some of your content is there to sell. And that's the direct offer, the client win, the ones with a strong call to action. If you're only ever posting visibility content, you'll feel stuck in an engagement loop. You'll have lots of likes and not a lot of sales. But on the flip side, if you're only ever selling, you're skipping over the trust part. And that is where the magic happens. Remember that you're not just posting content, you're actually building a journey. Okay, let's try a metaphor to explain this because, well, I can't resist metaphors. Let's say that creating content without a strategy is like putting together a playlist that doesn't have a theme. You've got a little bit of jazz, some 90s pop, one random country song, and then you expect people to actually dance to this playlist at a wedding. It doesn't matter if each song is amazing on its own, it just doesn't work together. Your content needs to tell a story. It needs to take someone from who is this to, ooh, that's helpful, to I feel seen, or okay, wow, I think I want this person's help. That's the journey. And it doesn't require more content, it requires smarter content. That leads me to another mistake that I see people make, and that's just posting for the sake of posting. It's just posting to stay active. You end up putting out content that's super vague, generic, or just like filler pieces. And here's the thing, your audience doesn't need more content. Like we said, they need content that speaks directly to them, that solves a problem, that feels like, oh my gosh, this was made for me. So if you're constantly jumping between topics, tones, or talking to different kinds of people each week, it's going to be hard for anyone to feel like the content was made for them. So one of the biggest secrets to content that converts is consistency in the message. That doesn't mean saying the same thing over and over. It means repeating the core thing in a lot of different creative ways. Here's what I want you to walk away with. Before you create a post, first ask, what is the job of this piece of content? Is it to attract, to build trust, to sell? Next, stop chasing trends and start building a rhythm. Your content should be working together like a team, not individual rock stars playing solo. And remember, the sale happens after trust is built. Focus on showing that you understand your audience, not just what you're selling. And above all, stay human, stay real. You don't need a massive content machine. You just need to say the right things to the right people at the right time with heart. Now, before we wrap up, I just want to say something that I really hope you let sink in. Not all good content goes viral. And going viral is also not the goal. Some of your most effective content might get like 5 likes or 10 views or no comments at all. But if the right person sees it and it moves them one step closer to working with you, that content is doing its job. We've been trained by the algorithm to chase numbers, but likes aren't leads, shares aren't sales, and going viral really doesn't mean anything if no one actually understands what you do or why they should trust you. So next time, instead of asking how many people saw this post, try ask, did this help the right person to feel seen? Because that's the kind of content that actually converts, not instantly, but sustainably. So, what can we take away from all of this? It's not about doing more, it's about doing it on purpose. Content that converts doesn't scream louder, it just speaks more clearly. It shows up consistently, and it focuses less on attention and more on connection. That's it for today. If you found this helpful, make sure you check out this week's article on my website. It's called Why Your Content Isn't Driving Sales, and it goes deeper into this concept. And if you want a little extra help figuring out what your content should be doing, don't miss Friday's free download. It's a practical roadmap that helps you map out a month of purposeful content in a way that's actually doable. And as always, thank you for listening. I'll see you in the next episode.